Yeah, I mean, we're serious about not being serious. We take that seriously. The big thing about us is that, we're serious as musician, like songwriters, but we're just kind of silly dudes in our life, our like personal life and our personalities. I don't know. I mean, we don't even really try much to put it out there. It's just kind of how it comes out. I mean, our sense of humor is really what I would say, joins us as a band, keeps us who we are. We find it fun, man. If we're not having fun, then we don't want to do this.
Ghost Cult Magazine welcomes in Brett from Steaksauce Mustache. How's it going today?
Hello. It's going great. We're just on the road right now. Part of this Oakley Dokley tour, heading up to Boston to play the Hard Rock Cafe tonight.
Awesome. Boston is one of my former hometowns. I love that place. And Hard Rock's a good time. And Oakley Dokley, I guess it's kind of the farewell tour for now.
The shows have been incredible. It's been our biggest shows we've played yet. Crowds have been really receptive. I don't think that we were really prepared for the reception that we're getting, but it's been a lot of fun, man. The show's been bonkers.
We love to hear it. I'm so glad. And what a good pairing those two bands are. It's not easy to find a band to pair with Oakley Dokley. I think I saw them with Metalachi, and it was definitely like two groups of crowds looking at each other like, what the fudge? And shut the front door with this show. But it was a lot of fun. I've always been a fan of those guys. So yeah. First of all, I had to practice saying Steaksauce Mustache like 80 times because either I'm inept or it's just the way it rolls off my tongue. I have to ask, where did this name come from?
Oh, it's whisperings from the ghosts that live at my house. They keep me up at night. The hauntings.
There it is. Well, what's not haunting?
Steaksauce Mustache.
Steaksauce
Mustache.
That makes sense.
This is my entire life. I never sleep. I'm just haunted by ghosts and ghoulies.
Well, it's so good that you're getting out on tour because you can get away from the voices in your head. Please don't do anything rash, and if you need help, there are phone calls and places to look.
Oh, the ghoulies follow me around.
Oh no.
Our van is packed with mummies and zombies.
It's like a Scooby-Doo episode.
We're just out solving mysteries.
That's it. I always wondered why Fred wore the kerchief in every weather.
Yeah, I don't
know. Fred perplexes me, but it's just life. What are you gonna do? You guys have a brand new record coming out, All Juice, No Noise, which is awesome. I have been jamming it out, and for the uninitiated, the people that don't know your band, it's hard for me to kind of put a finger on it. I can hear all the influences, but I don't have a name. I don't know if you guys have a self-described name for your genre or style.
Our friends describe us as mathy partycore, so it's a really good blend of mathcore, hardcore, metal, rock, party music.
I hear a lot of that, and the fun is out front. That's the F word in this band. It's fun.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, you can really tell so a lot of the influences of the band. From my standpoint, at least, Dillinger Escape Plan, Every Time I Die, or the mathcore influences. Then also the Foo Fighters are a big influence as well. The Beach Boys, another big influence. Andrew WK as well. So you can hear all of that kind of combined.
Nice. I love the you guys put a big premium on putting your personality out front. Artwork, shirts, posters. It's a very early 2000s metalcore, easycore artwork style. I keep expecting the Ebola-Rama video to be playing in the background while I'm looking at this artwork.
Yeah, it's I'm very fortunate to have some really gifted artists and minds in this band that work on our visual stuff. I'm not visually talented in any way, and so I don't even understand, how to come up with that kind of stuff. But Joey and Taylor, they come up with a lot of our visual ideas. Eric throws in a lot of ideas on that stuff too. Me personally, like I said, I'm not a visual person. I'm more of an audio type person, so songwriting is my thing. But yeah, really fortunate to have those guys in the band to put that out there for us.
Nice. Dayglow never goes out of style, people, just so you know.
Exactly.
The 80s neon highlighter colors are still in effect, and
Hell
they
yeah.
they work in a variety of applications. But so All Juice No Noise, man, is a rockin' record, and it's a lot of fun. And like I said, fun is out front, but also it's kind of funny because it's like a weird. It catches me in like a very weird juxtaposition because I kind of also think of. Not quite the genre blending of I Wrestled a Bear Once, but a little bit of that vibe they used to bring, where they're
Hmm.
thumbing that the seriousness of your mathcore and your sort of progressive influenced metal, but also like not serious whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean, we're serious about not being serious. We take that seriously. The big thing about us is that, we're serious as musician like songwriters, but we're just kind of silly dudes in our life, our like personal life and our personalities. I don't know. I mean, we don't even really try much to put it out there. It's just kind of how it comes out. I mean, our sense of humor is really what I would say, joins us as a band, keeps us who we are. We find it fun, man. If we're not having fun, then we don't want to do this.
That is every band, but I'm glad you said that because I know the sort of the business of being in a band can overwhelm the friendship and the good spirit and the vibes of why you try to make music in the first place. So I'm glad you guys have fun.
There's something about being in a band. There's something about doing what we do, going out playing a show, seeing dudes in their mid 40s run around with a diaper on their head, hitting people with a pool noodle, screaming "No more wipey my diaper" in the middle of a mosh pit. I mean, there's something about that that's why we do this.
Epic. That's amazing. You have to have the equal balance. These times are very tough, so we need to have some joy and some humor for the sake of it. I think absurdity has not had its day yet. I think
Nope.
satire is sometimes lost on people. Do you come out and play live? Just to dial back to that for a second, and do you have people just like quizzically look at you like a dog waiting for the peanut butter scoop? Like, hmm?
Usually we get like if people haven't heard us before, they kind of think that, like, what was it? Somebody said the other day they thought we were a ska band. They hadn't heard us. We get a lot of that on this tour where people haven't heard us before and they kind of don't know what to think about us. We get people that are buying shirts. They're just like, I like the shirts, but I've never heard you. We had one girl that was like, I was kind of talking shit about you guys. I thought you guys were going to suck, but you guys were ripped really hard. And so we just like surprising folks, going up there and just doing our thing. We just, we're opening the set with our most just balls to the wall song and just hitting them with the heavies right away.
Nice. There's no compliment like a backhanded compliment, but we'll take
Oh
it.
yeah, exactly.
Obviously, you guys just kicked off the tour, so you're on the road and you're in tour mode. But this new album is, like I said, it's full of bangers. It definitely takes a few listens to digest it all. I don't know if it's over my head, some of it, or if it's just hitting me a certain way, but it's definitely a grower.
Yeah. I mean, that's the life of, yeah, that's the way we've written it, I guess. I don't know. You got to wear a diaper while you're listening to it. Otherwise, it's going to be Blast City.
Then I think about like Weird Science. We need the diapers to let we need like bras on our heads to get the transmissions in it. Maybe diapers on the bottom, bras on the top. I'm not sure how that works.
Well, you wear a diaper on the head. It prevents the government from reading your thoughts.
Oh.
Your thoughts can't leave the diaper. You got to get one of those real absorbent ones.
No worries about like chemical materials in the diaper seeping into your scalp or anything like that. We're just gonna let it happen.
That helps with the growth process.
In terms of writing and this new record, do you guys come in with sort of fully formed ideas and then kind of jam it out until it kind of figures itself out, or do you guys kind of spontaneously riff and come up with stuff all in a room?
Usually it's one of us just kind of comes up with a riff. A lot of times I just, I'm walking around work or I'm in the shower or something like that, and I just think of a riff and it gets stuck in my head. Then I figure out how to play it on guitar and then show it to the guys, and we start writing drums to it, and then you just kind of take it from there. Keep going until we can't go any farther in the song, and then we'll take a break from it, come back to it, rewrite stuff. I mean, I rewrite songs a lot, so before it's actually finally done, there's definitely a little bit of a lengthy process to it. This last album probably took us 2.5 years to write and record. A lot of rewrites and re-records.
Oh, interesting. Did the last couple of years in the world play into that as well, or did you guys kind of skate through that?
It definitely gave us some time to, because we're always promoting shows, promoting tours, that kind of stuff. So having that bit of a break to actually sit down and be like, okay, let's write some songs. I wrote 21 songs during the course of the break there. So 11 of them is what you're going to hear on that album.
That's amazing. That's very prolific. I know that certain people felt like they couldn't work in a normal way during that period of time, and no shade on them because these times are hitting people differently everywhere, but I'm glad. I don't know if
Mhm.
you're personally, it doesn't seem like you would be an introvert, but I've heard that introverts did very well the last couple of years because it played right into their strengths as
Oh yeah,
opposed
no,
to.
I'm a total extrovert. It was very hard for me.
Okay.
Playing everything that I do in life that I enjoy pretty much involves being outside of the house, being around people. And so it was a real hard time for me. But I used it to whatever advantage I could. Just wrote a lot of music and just worked on anything that I could that I was allowed to.
Right on. Any other beside music? Any other hobbies you're into that help pass the time before touring, like gaming or books or anything? Yoga.
I mean, I read self-development books. I watch a lot of movies. I teach dance lessons, Latin dancing. I do a lot of that. We all watch a lot of movies. So we'd get together for movie date night, us as a band.
That's awesome. What was the last movie night, date night band date night? I don't know.
And date night. I mean, gosh, I don't even remember the last one. I remember the last one that we all got together as a full band was probably Freddy Got Fingered. My personal favorite movie.
Wow. All right, that makes sense.
I've seen it probably like 1,000 times. We have a recording somewhere, 30 minutes of me just going line by line the script of Freddy Got Fingered off of memory. But yeah, with three of us living in Austin, Texas now, and one in Oregon still, it's a little hard to get together as a full band now. So it's times like this where we live in the van together for a few weeks, where we get to be together as a family again. I know we watched one of our last tours, 2019, I think it was. We watched Jingle All the Way a bunch.
Can't go wrong with the Christmas movies, Vacation, Die Hard. Those all work.
Exactly.
It's not Christmas until Hans Gruber falls off Nakatomi Plaza, for me personally.
Yes, exactly. That's when you know that Christmas has rung in. So we celebrate Christmas every day by rewatching it over and over again.
There you go. Those are good ones, though. Those are some good ones. And again, all this makes perfect sense in a completely nonsensical kind of way. Is there anything that you guys do musically that requires any extra prep when you're heading out on the road? Extra sets of strings, limber up before you get on stage for shenanigans? Anything in particular anybody that would be different for you guys than a typical guys in just jeans and a shirt band?
Well, I break strings almost every night. I play really hard. So, in fact, actually, we're trying to figure out an answer to that today. Actually, we were talking about that. I might have to go to a heavier gauge set of strings or something, because I'm just, like last night, second riff, bam, just broke a string. Let's see here. We definitely have to stock up on toilet paper for multiple reasons. One, we got to shoot the no wipey gun, which our baby shoots, our baby Chad. He shoots the gun, so we have to stock up on toilet paper for that. Also, we eat a lot of burritos and diarrhea food on tour, so we need a lot of toilet paper for that as well. We definitely go into stores and we buy out all the pool noodles. And so it doesn't matter what time of year it is, we're all constantly searching for pool noodles. And there's a lot of stretching before we play also. People are always watching us at the merch table, like we're doing some kind of, stretch class or whatever, yoga class. We're all standing there just stretching in weird ways, getting ready to play the show so that we don't hurt ourselves too bad.
It's important to stretch. You don't want to get hurt.
Exactly.
And maybe we can organize your fans to bring you the pool noodles to the show, so you don't.
That would be a real thing. If we, we're gonna need some fans first.
Oh, come
Just
on.
kidding. We have the best fans.
There you go.
Yeah,
well,
our fans
you're not playing to your fans on someone else's tour. You're the opening band, hopefully exposing your music to new fans. But maybe some of your fans in other cities will come out. They already know the deal, and they'll bring you some pool noodles.
We are meeting a lot of new fans, and we're meeting a lot of new awesome people on this tour, and we're gaining a lot of fan base on this tour as well. But we actually are having a lot of fans drive out to these shows who've never seen us before, that have wanted the opportunity to be part of the show, and that's been awesome.
You get that crowd participation happening. That's awesome, man. I'm glad to hear it.
You can always tell when a Steaksauce Mustache fan shows up to a show that we're playing at, because they're like ready. They already have the bits in mind that they're going to do. They show up usually. Sometimes they dress weird. Sometimes they have weird things that they call out. You already know. When we play the West Coast, you know when our fans are there. And so the East Coast, we haven't played that often. But you can tell when our fans are there, because they're ready to throw down in their own weird way.
Nice. Well, East Coasters are always ready to throw down in their own weird way. I know. I was one of them, so I know.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, so just after this tour, any immediate plans?
Releasing this album on May 13th. Our album release shows in Austin, Texas on May 7th. We are just going to be working on setting up some more tours, hopefully some international tours, writing, recording more stuff. We have more songs to record for the next album after this, which we don't know when that's going to be out or what it's even going to be called. So, finishing up the writing process of that and just doing what we do, more goofy stuff.
Bring all the goofy stuff. I like it.
Yep.
Sounds good to me. All Juice No Noise is coming out, as you said, on May 13th on Silent Pendulum Records. You can hit the Bandcamp link in the description below. Brett from Steaksauce Mustache, thank you for hanging out with me and Ghost Cult today. And be safe out there on the road. And fans, please bring the pool noodles.